Good evening, everyone. Today is my 90 day of improving my public speaking skills. Today is the day of the last day of our weekends, and tomorrow is gonna be a big day. As what I have gathered in the GC, we have this event tomorrow, and we still have a little information about that, but based on the information that our captain provided to us, it stated that it will start from the morning, maybe 7 a.m. up until the whole day, or I don't know. But hopefully it will be a whole day. That's all. And tomorrow is also gonna be the biggest day. Aside that it's going to be my birthday, we will also have this training wherein we're going to have a leg day. And honestly, I've been thinking about it. I have been disappointed to the fact that that I am not being consistent with with the improvements of my flexibility, because as I have tried today, I try again today. I have come to realize that even though I just been improving my flexibility for 2 consecutive days, but the my muscle has improved a lot to the point that I can easily do the curl up, and although I'm still having a hard time in the split up, but I can still do it in a way, in a much more easier than before. And that's when I have come to realize that I regretted that I never continue it, although it's been on my mind, but I still not do it, and I really regretted that. Excuse me. Okay. I actually post the videos just to go quickly in the bathroom, and yeah. For the continuation, I regretted the part that if ever I just continue to be more flexible, to be more consistent towards to the improvements of my flexibility, maybe I can much more easily do the kick, do the split up more accurately and easily, improve my kick, and also how I carry my body. But yeah, as what I have discussed to my others videos, I have discussed that we can never go back to that time. We can only live with the present, but to go back in the past, it is much more impossible. That's why most of the time people call have this particular quote wherein it says that time is gold, because time is truly gold, and no matter how much you wish for something to go back, just to live again with the present or particular place, situation, or the people that you want to be with, it is in reality, it is highly impossible. That is what I'm experiencing right now. I also come to learn once again that the regret are always at the end, wherein you will only regret something if you actually never do it. And I have this kind of quote also that I have remembered in the Instagram, where it says that a person will fear will fear to fail, to feel pain, and fail, FAIL, then he or she will experience both. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah. That's all for my personal life. Nothing much happened aside that I have come to start again the improvements of my flexibility, wherein I have to, because we have a vigorous training tomorrow, and I don't know what to expect, but the coach will, but I will really expect that it will be a vigorous training wherein we will train to our limit. But yeah, I think it's a good thing to train yourself towards to your limit instead of just giving 50% or 90% of the actual effort that you will do when you can actually do 100% or much more than that. That's why being able to do everything within to your limit, wherein you're not just giving away just a 50% of your time or effort, then you will come to unlock much more easily unlock a kind of level of improvements or mastery towards to the crops or goals that you're heading towards to. And regarding to the improvements of my English speaking skills, as you can see, as always, I'm being much more comfortable towards it. Although yes, the pronunciation once again and the grammar are also very wrong. But I'm kind of happy to the improvements that I have gained in speaking English without thinking about it. Just like it I currently feel like English is just my neutral language. Just like Hiligaynon. I'm not totally having a hard time speaking it, and I become much more comfortable towards it. Maybe if I get to talk towards to the person who have different nationality, such as a American, maybe we can much more understand each other more fairly, although he may be confused, or they will may be confused towards to my pronunciation, towards the grammar that I use. But being able to speak with them is gonna be easy, much more easier than before. And yeah, I'm happy towards it, even though I didn't know if it is worth it, if it is gonna be, if I can do it in speaking English in a way that I'm going to have the accent the English of the English, because that's my goal. That's my true goal. I'm not just speaking English just to practice myself, but also to improve my accent, and also the way I'm speaking, and using grammar without thinking much about it. That's my true goal. And to reach that kind of level of mastery, I needed to be more consistent towards to myself, towards to improving my English skills no matter what. Although it's not gonna be it's not gonna be easy, and it'll never be well, but I will still continue to the path that I started. And yeah, that's the thing that I want to talk about. I already discussed it. I may not be able to promise this totally, but I will keep a reminder to myself to be more consistent towards to the things that I have to work on, to not waste time as much as possible, and to treat every present as something that is precious, because we actually can never go back to the time. And that's the saddest part. The saddest part the saddest part are not what's gonna happen in the future, but to the reality that we can never go back to the present, to the current present that we currently live on. We just Time just continue to flow. That's why what I'm cultivating right now has add more importance towards to my understanding. It add more importance towards me, that everything that I invested my time on will determine the outcome of my future. And I think I read that kind of quote past when I'm just a teenager, when I'm 15 to 14 years old. I read that kind of quote, and I thought it was cringe. But then now I have realized that it was not. It was the true essence of being able to invest, to put an effort on towards to the things or people or relationship or situations that are worth it. Not worth it in a way that it can be beneficial to you, but worth it in a way that it can make you grow into a better person. Or not totally a better person, but a person that you dream of. Because everything that we dream of, no matter how, no matter what it is, yeah, it's a better option. That's all for today. I just want to keep it short because my storage are already running down low. And Michaela, continue to be more consistent towards to your videos. Please, no matter how you feel or what situation you're in, please prioritize this goal because you know how important it is, no matter how much will happen or what kind of challenges or difficulties you may face on. Every day is a challenge, and I can say being this consistent are never been easy, but thank you for starting, for trying, and I just want you to know that it was worth it. You improve everything, although not totally everything, but most of your social interaction, your network, your communication skills, you're able to improve it. And you can be yourself just because you improve your communication skills. And I'm very thankful for you to do that. I'm proud of it. That's all for today. You see the glimpse of the result and you know it's always gonna be worth it, and always finish what you start. That's all. Thank you.